What's up guys, how you all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing you another World of Tanks video. For those of you that are new here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome one and all. And I guess this is a return to rolling out in my E100. I haven't been in my E100 for quite a while because I've been working on the Road to Commander series, and I decided to take a break from that, and I did literally a whole day of E100 ding, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And it was very interesting going back in my E100. I hadn't played in her for about a week, I'd say, something like that, for about a week. Yeah, I'd say about a week. And I had some really fantastic games, and this being one of them. And I don't know, it was kind of like as I was playing, I was kind of taking stock, evaluating where I was as a World of Tanks player who actually owns a E100, a tier 10 tank. You don't, not everybody can say such a thing, and I was watching myself play as I was playing, kind of thing, and I was being so critical and so judgmental of myself. And I'm not sure, is it possibly it's because I've been playing in the lower tier games, and I see how hard it can be playing in those games, because I mean, when you're in a tier 10 match, basically there's nobody above you, and you're in a tier 10 match, and it's literally, when you look at the list, the only thing you need to worry about is how many other tier 10 players there are. And when I'm in my E100, I'm very cocky, I'm very ballsy, I'm very nutty, I mean, I take a lot of risks. Granted, this thing has 2,700 hit points, but look before you. I mean, we're 2 minutes in, my gun's damaged, my tracks are damaged, the little, what is that, the periscope thing is damaged, and at the same time, it makes for really exciting gameplay. So what can you do? I say to myself, should I change my playstyle? So many times I will, like just now, I took the hill, and it's like I said before, it's about risk and reward, and I'm willing to risk taking this hill and absorbing some punishment just so I can take this hill, because it gives me such a vantage point, and I'm fine with that. But at the same time, I'm kind of in the later stages of the game, those hit points that I do lose initially, they could have come in so handy, oh so very bloody handy, but I don't have them. As you can see, I'm on, what is it, 1600, so literally I've lost half my hit points, but I've taken control of the hill. In a perfect world, clutch shot, look at this is beautiful. In a perfect world, I'd like to take the hill and not receive any hits whatsoever, but that's not going to happen. So what do you do? Some people might view this footage and say, you're an idiot, you're risking so much. But would I get the same gameplay? Would I get the same result? I say to myself, would it be YouTube worthy? Would anybody watch this thing? Would anybody hit the like button? Still to this day, I'm not sure what the like button does for my channel, and whatever, amateur YouTuber that I am. But yeah, like it's going back a little bit. When I'm doing the Road to Commander, it's like I play in these games, and the tanks that are two tiers above me, And I'm thinking, what the hell do I do? What the hell can I do to be effective against these tanks? And a lot of them I'm really unfamiliar with, first and foremost. Second of all, they're 2 tiers higher, so obviously they're big bad boys. And can you imagine for a second if I was in my E100 and there was a tier 12 tank up against me? There are tier 12 players up against me. I'll be saying, what the heck? You know, I wouldn't be playing like this. Look at me, like a madman. I mean, hanging off the side here. I mean, sixth sensed. But I'm thinking, it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. And I faff up the shop at the end of the day. But and I'm wondering, sorry, I'm getting a little bit philosophical here, but and I kind of wondered to myself, when you play the lower tier matches, I mean, they're not necessarily that lower at the same time. When I'm playing the Road to Commander, and I see people doing these crazy things, these crazy tactics, crazy strategies that don't necessarily happen on tier 10 games. Is it because they're simply reacting to the situation that they're put in, whereas they're up against, you know, they're in a tier 5 tank and they're up against a tier 7 tank or a bunch of tier 7 tanks, so maybe they're not necessarily acting crazy because they're noobs or something like that, but it's, or they've got less experience. It's just they're thinking, well, what the hey, you know, I'm in a tier 5 tank, he's in a tier 7. Let's just have at it. Go try something crazy, because when you're in these tier 10 matches, everybody has been through the what is it, the World of Tanks school, I guess. You know, we've grinded out all the way up until tier 10, and we've been through, you know, the academy, so to speak, the training, so to speak, and we all have like these same, granted they're different tanks, of course. TDs, you know, Death Star is completely different from the Jägerpanzer E100, but, you know, taking those flanks and creeping around the corners and side scraping and etc, etc. It's very predictable. Not very predictable, but everybody, you know, knows their place, knows what to do. So what the hell am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be commentating about the game. I'm just kind of give you an idea of how I think about my games, I guess, so to speak. I mean, I look at my footage and I say, why did we lose? Why did we win? What happened? Was it uneven distribution of our tanks on all the flanks? Was it that I pushed too hard? Did we push too hard? Did we not push enough? You know, and every single battle, I say to myself, you could have done better. You could have done better. You could have. Why didn't you do better? You should have done. You should have done this. You should have done that. I mean, this is a classic example here. This is a classic example. By the way, my ribbons have glitched out, because I look at this and I know you guys think, wow, bunch of kills, last man standing kind of thing, and well, you know, kudos to me, respect to me, yes, absolutely. But nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Look at me, I'm crippled, wounded, death's door. But I remember looking at this and thinking, you idiot, you idiot. Nice. Nice. What do I do? What do I do? Look, there's a big obstacle in front of me. That burnt out shell of an E100. And I could have pulled up in front of him and used him as a shield. But I didn't. I decided to pull back, most probably exposing my lower plate. and I say to myself, you idiot, you idiot. And that truthfully, that is how I think, you know. But at the same time, it does make you a better player, I guess, because I look at that and I lose silver. I see that. I don't see the Top Gun medal, but I do take these lessons, and I take them with me into the next game. I do, you know, and I say, okay, next time I'm in that situation, I'm not gonna repeat that mistake. I'm not gonna repeat that mistake. I'm still gonna take the hill. I'm gonna get a buttload of damage, but next time, especially on the maps like this one on Prokhorovka. This is Prokhorovka. To me, I don't know. It's just such a huge, like, it's a rewarding map to play because it rewards you with wins, and when you lose, when I lose, I'm really critical of myself. I really am, and I kind of evaluate the gameplay, and I say, okay, next time, don't do that again. I really do, you know. But Prokhorovka is a good example where I don't take too many risks at the same time, because I really try to preserve myself, because Prokhorovka, the games are sometimes so long, so drawn out, and sometimes they go the full 15 minutes, and you need to preserve your health. And what can I say? What can I say? Okay. Enough is enough. Let's talk about the gameplay. This actually is E100 standard battle, Prokhorovka. You guys know this. Ooh, look at that, fantastic hit. But this is a very good example. This match here of exactly what I'm talking about. So let's take a breather. Everybody take a breather, and we're gonna come back to what I was talking about. And but right now, let's watch the gameplay. Let's commentate on the gameplay. So we're good to go here. This is a really good match that I got into, because for the first, I think, 5 minutes there were hardly any kills, and when you see that, you should kind of develop a respect for your enemy, because they know what they're doing, your team know what they're doing. So yes, of course, kill the bad guys, but respect them big time, because if you want to win the game, it's gonna be a long haul, basically. So as you can see, I'm doing the lawnmower mode, and I'm not being that effective because I'm being pinned down by these gentlemen on my left. So I decide, you know what, I'm gonna scoot in the middle here. And I know that rock on my left hand side, you can't see it, but there's a rock, you guys know what I'm talking about, is gonna protect me from the gentlemen who are pestering me. And it's all about risk and reward. I'm being detected, I'm being sixth sensed, I'm being pounded, but I think, okay, take the shot, zoom in, take your time. It's worth it. And it did pay off. But I have received a bit of a battering there. But onwards and upwards, 2200 hit points left. Head on a swivel, absolutely head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. Nah, risk and reward. You see, that wasn't. No. So this object, tier 10, I can't remember, 298. That was a one-off. I'm saying that was a one-off. That was a fluke. He was pulling whatever. That was a one-off. I'm still protected by the rock from these guys on my left. But as you can see, 11 minutes in, 1-0. So you kind of you develop a respect for the opposing team, and at the same time you're thinking, hell yeah, I'm on a good ass team, because nobody's bought it yet. So at the same time, you know, a lot of people on low health, etc., etc. And this E75, I remember he was just pissing me off because I just wanted to take him out. Basically, I wanted to take him out for supper and not call him in the morning. Absolutely. And this is not going to work. As you can see, it's just not going to work. It's not worth it. He's obviously, as you can see, the lower chassis is kind of below that little dip, and all that is exposed is his turret. And as you can see, everybody's playing smart. They're picking away at me. And look at this, risk and reward. It's worth it. It's good. I'm being detected. I'm being sixth sense. Shells are whizzing past me. Pull back. But the thing is, you know, you cannot risk too much. You cannot go too far. You cannot. Again, see, detected. But it's worth it. I mean, what do you expect? You're not a sniper. You're gonna get lit up. I'm not in my death stall way in the back. So that's the name of the game. I mean, look at this. Pushing forward so much, but I'm just thinking it's worth it. And again, the rock is protecting me. But the thing is, other people can see me. So 9 minutes to go. We've developed a nice substantial lead, 4-1, 1200 hit points. I see my gentleman, my compadres on the right, if you saw on the map, and I was wondering, oh, come on guys, push up a little bit more on the right, because those guys on the right hand side, they just need to be taken out. So this is, yeah, see, the guys on my right, I'm thinking, come on, push a little bit more. And this is what I'm talking about, risk and reward. And this E75, I say to myself, he's keeping them pinned down. And there you go. That's the name of the game. I just risked too much, and I'm just staring at the screen going, you idiot, that was a fantastic game, you idiot. But anyhow, too hard on myself, I know. Anyhow, we did end up winning the game, and look, keep in mind, I was halfway through the game, I got destroyed. And look at this, I get the Confederate massive list, and take a look at this, 4,500 damage, and I see that and I'm thinking, you idiot, you're an idiot. If you'd stayed the whole game, you would have got 10k damage, and that's all that I think to myself, you idiot. But okay, I'm not that hard on myself. I do say, good job. I continue to say good job. So what can you do? I mean, there's different wins, there's different losses, there's different victories. I mean, this game is this game here was a victory. And this game, why was it a victory? That game's a victory because of this reason, because of that reason. A whole bunch of tier 7s, tier 8s, not tier 7s, pardon me. But nice. And pardon me, faffing on. But this game is literally one of those rare games where the planets align. The first game where I got 6 kills on mines was just how did I get the 6 kills? Desperation. Desperation. Nothing more, nothing less. In this game, it was, I'd say, yeah, the planets all lined up. And I had a really great game. But again, I'm hard on myself. Because I say the planets all lined up. It wasn't you. Just all the bad guys behaved themselves. They were exactly where you wanted them to be. And that was that. And it wasn't down to your skill. Well, I don't go that far. Pardon me. I really don't go that far. But I mean, you have to be hard on yourself. You have to be critical. You have to learn from your mistakes. So of course you do. Absolutely. Here we go, buddy. Here we go. Nice. You have to be your own worst critic. You know, you... Nice, 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 nice. But as you can see, it's, you know, the planets aren't exactly lining up. But, you know, the kind of thing that kills are... I mean, this gentleman there, he just bounced. He bounced. Okay, I kind of faffed up there. But the E75 in front of me, he bounced off the opposing E75, and it lined up for me. It was like, here you go, on a platter. I mean, of course, you know, I have to be there to get the kill. So, you know, there's placement, proper placement to consider. Oh, this is so tough. Nice. 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 It's but again, I wasn't expecting to get that. I was fully expecting to bounce. Those things are like frisbees. Just bounce, bounce, bounce. And here I'm simply being guided by my minimap. I was going to scoot round to that heavy, but then I saw the TD. And now I'm thinking, okay, TD or Artie? TD or Artie? Okay, the gentleman in front of me, he's going to decide. Because if he goes left, I'm going to go right. If he goes right, I'm going to go left. And simple as... But at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, Artie, why haven't you taken out the Artie? And a little bit of bad luck. Yeah, I don't get that. A hit. I don't know what. And here I was hoping. Oh, come on, come on. 4th kill. No. Not to be. Not to be. Now it's evaluate time. As you can see, there's a big hole on the bottom right hand side of the map. If I bring it again, look at that. Very nice, very good. Hopefully you're gonna take another. As you can see, bottom right, there's nothing there, which means the bad guys are there. There's a red dot on the hill, so they've taken the hill, which means they're scooting down the hill, which means they're about to take the base. And I say defend the base, defend the base. Of course I could have went for the base myself, but I mean, we got this in the bag, kind of thing. So look at these kills lining up for little old me. But I kind of, and again, I'm critical of myself. I got that Death Star kill, Tiger 2 kill, and okay, I'll spoil it for you. I'm gonna get another kill here, and okay, when I could have went and defended our base, which is now being captured, I could have possibly got more kills, maybe. But then again, instead I decided to come over here, deal with bad guys, and I got 3 kills. But if I went down and attacked the base, I could have wiped out the guys down there, and then come over to these guys. So that's how I think, basically. You know, because this situation wouldn't have come up where my compadres are taking the base, and I'm saying no, 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 no. Do not take the base. There's only one capturer on the base. Let's finish this. Let's end this. But not to be. Not to be. I have faffed on and faffed on. Another Top Gun. Yakety yakety yak. I just had some stuff that I wanted to get off my chest, I guess. Not sure. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Adios, muchachos. Hope you guys are enjoying my Road to Commander series. I'm loving it, every single second of it. Take it easy. Adios, muchachos.